Let's settle here, just as we are. For these next few minutes, we don't need to be any more or any less than we are. The body can find a comfortable way of being, whether that's sitting upright or leaning back, or perhaps lying down. There's no need to find the perfect posture. Whatever feels comfortable is enough. We can let the body settle in its own way. The eyes can be open or closed. If they are open, there might be a little softening in the gaze. And if they are closed, the eyelids and the muscles around the eyes may soften too. Perhaps the forehead softens, the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, and the rest of the body. None of this needs to happen all at once. The softening can happen gradually, in its own time. Today, we are exploring the possibility of enoughness. This doesn't mean that we have to convince ourselves that we are enough. We can instead ask this question: what in this moment might already be enough? For a little while, we're not looking for a better moment, and we're not trying to make this one more complete. We're just noticing what is already here as it is. We don't need to add anything to this moment for it to be as it is. We don't need to remove anything. We don't need to resolve anything before we can be here. If this moment doesn't feel like enough, might there be one small part that is? We might allow attention to rest in that small part for a little while. Perhaps sensing the body or breathing already happening on its own, or simply the sense of being here. Not everything, but just one small part. What if this moment, or a small part of it, doesn't need to become more special? Would it be okay to let it be ordinary? To let it be exactly as it is? For a little while, we can rest here, allowing this moment to be enough, just for now. Even if things are not exactly as we would like them to be, this moment is already here. Nothing else needs to happen before we can be here. And now we can begin to widen awareness again, sensing the space around us, noticing how the body is resting within that space. When it feels right, the fingers or the toes might start to wiggle gently. Maybe the rest of the body moves a little too, or a deeper breath moves through the body on its own. There's no rush. If the eyes have been closed, they can open in their own time and take in what's around. As we continue with the rest of the day, we might remember that this moment does not always need to become more than it is. And perhaps we don't always need to become more either. And from here, we can continue in a gentler way.